He could feel death drawing near. His lungs were weak, his body frail, and each breath came like a whisper. But instead of fear, he chose faith. And from his final sunset, he gave the world a hymn that still brings light into darkness. Abide with me. Henry Francis Lyte was born in 1793 in Scotland. Life wasn't easy for him. His father abandoned the family when he was just a boy. He grew up poor, hungry for love and belonging. As a young man, Henry was gifted with words, a poet, a scholar, and eventually a man of faith. He became a minister and poured his soul into caring for others, often more concerned for their pain than his own. But sorrow would never stay far away. While studying the scriptures, Henry was deeply moved by a friend's deathbed faith. A friend who, even in his last breath, clung to Christ with peace and certainty. That moment changed Henry forever. He realized faith wasn't just to be preached, it had to be lived, even in suffering. Years later, Henry took a small parish by the sea in Devon, England. For over 20 years, he preached, wrote hymns, and comforted the sick and dying. He loved the sea. Its calm waves and fierce storms reminded him of life's fragility and God's power. But then, his own storm came. Tuberculosis, the merciless disease of his day, began to claim his strength. He grew weaker with every passing season. In 1847, as summer faded into autumn, Henry knew his time was near. He could barely stand in the pulpit, yet he insisted on preaching one final sermon. His voice trembled, his face was pale, but his message was one of hope. That evening, exhausted and alone, he watched the sun sink below the sea. The light was fading, just as his own life was. And in that moment of quiet surrender, he whispered the prayer that would echo across centuries. Lord, abide with me. With trembling hands, he wrote, Abide with me. Fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens. Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, oh abide with me. Days later, he left for Italy, hoping the warm air might restore his failing lungs. But he never made it home again. He died peacefully in Nice, his final words, a hymn of faith. After his death, his wife found the manuscript of Abide with Me among his belongings. She shared it with the world. And from that small English village, the hymn spread to churches, battlefields, and royal ceremonies, sung at weddings, funerals, and even by soldiers before facing death. It became a song not of despair, but of presence, a whisper of light for those walking through the valley of shadows. Henry Lyte's life ended in frailty, but his words live on in strength. When darkness deepens, when all comfort fades, we still sing his prayer, help of the helpless, oh abide with me.
If this resonates with you, please join me as we sing some verses of the amazing hymn, Abide with Me, together.
Abide with me, fast falls the eventide, the darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more inspiring hymns and their backstories.